the Strait of Hormuz?
Moving along good.
That right there was Donald Trump storming out of a press conference in the White House. It was a press conference involving Olympic athletes. The war right now in Iran is making him physically ill. He has been unable to handle the pressure and he just stormed out. Let me show you what he was talking about before he stormed out. He was with these Olympic athletes and he was saying how it was so unfair that a bad judge declared all sports unconstitutional, that it was declared that all sports are no longer lawful. Here, play this clip.
From the beginning, right from the beginning. And already we've done a lot to help save women's sports, and we're also saving college sports. We're in the process of working very hard. We had a bad judge's decision, and a judge that knew nothing about sports declared sports unconstitutional. Can you believe it? And we had to come and put something together, and we had the help of so many great people. They all came together.
What in the hell is he even talking about? While Donald Trump was there, Treasury Secretary Bessent was on right-wing regime media, a network called Real America Voice, and Bessent was saying, it's okay, we're going to have a deal in a few days, and then the prices are going to go down. Don't you worry. Isn't this what you've been saying over and over again now for 6 months? And you said the exact same thing on Sunday and Monday. Here, play this clip.
Part of the Iran conflict. We're going to get to the other side of this. I hope in the next few days we will have an agreement and start moving forward. Prices are going to come back down, and the job opportunities in the private sector are very, very strong.
What are you seeing in the private sector that's giving you that confidence? I mean, are we seeing that manufacturing? But you mentioned it before. Are we seeing this direct investment in building factories and building jobs?
Yeah, so the best in 15 years.
Wow.
But here's what's going on behind the scenes, or I should just say pretty much out in public right now. CNN reports the following on sources. Trump was fully aware any potential issues related to the ammunition depletion. He knew about it. He knew it was happening for months. The reports that we now no longer have interceptors or ATACMS or any real weapon systems for him to escalate. He knew about it. He ignored it. He thought he could bluff his way out of it. The military's throwing him under the bus, and they are leaking to the press. CNBC reporting, Trump privately complained in recent days that revealing the decline in U.S. ammunition stockpiles makes Washington look weak. You already look weak. He's terrified of the leaks from the military, and he's paranoid that everybody's turning against him. From Reuters, as Trump's war against Iran enters its 6th month, he finds himself facing two options: accept a temporary agreement between Iran and Oman that gives Tehran control over the Strait of Hormuz, or escalate the confrontation, which could lead to a longer lasting crisis, although the United States has run out of munitions. Donald Trump did with the Defense Department what he did with his casinos. He bankrupted. So as the U.S. no longer has interceptors and can no longer protect Arab nations, here's what's going on. Saudi Arabia has run to Turkey to expand its defense partnership with Pakistan. Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan are now set to sign a joint defense agreement in Saudi Arabia that actually happened moments ago, Reuters reported, and Saudi Arabia realizes the U.S. can protect it. It doesn't have the ability on its own to stop these Houthi attacks. Remember earlier, the Houthis struck hard in northern Yemen with the Saudi-backed forces there. And now we know that the Houthis, along with certain Iraqi groups that work with Iran and others, are preparing a massive attack on Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabian media reports that a coordinated attack from Yemen's Asarallah, that's the Houthis, the Iraqi resistance, and the IRGC is being prepared all-out war in the region, as well as Trump and Bessent continue to beclown the United States and pretend everything is good. It's not. In the Strait of Hormuz, Iranian state-linked media Tasnim reported 2 explosions heard near Keshem Island a short time ago were the result of Iranian forces engaging what it described as hostile and enemy targets near the entrance to the Strait of Hormuz. Apparently, these two ships were going through the Oman route. The U.S. tried to bring more tankers, and Iran shot at them and prevented them from leaving. It seems it's the Nissos Key and the Nissos Keros both switched their AIS, like the transponder, off before approaching the strait. And they seem to have been hit by Iran, or at least they turned around. Back to what the hell Donald Trump was doing before he stormed out of the presser. Trump said to the Olympic athletes, "We'll be bringing sports back to you because sports are now unlawful, but we'll be bringing it back. It's bad for women's sports." The hell is this guy talking about? Here, play this clip.
We have a bill right now that we're trying to get passed, and if it does, we'll be bringing sports back, and you'll all be protected, and your sports will be protected, and frankly, women will be protected, because with what happened, that was the worst thing that happened to women's sports. You understand that, and we're working very hard.
Then he tells everybody he has beautiful coins for them. They love coins. You want my coins, he says. Okay, here, play this clip.
Do something a little special if you can get down. We have some really beautiful coins. I love coins. I always love coins, but we have the best of them. And we're going to give everybody here a very special coin. And if you can, we'll get down and I'll show you the Oval Office.
Now, how bad has it been for the U.S. munition depletion? Well, we know 80% to 90% of the THAAD interceptors gone. Each one of those THAAD missiles, $11 million. Those are depleted. The PAC-3 Patriot interceptors gone. The Navy destroyer anti-ballistic SM-2, SM-3, SM-6, virtually all depleted. And when it comes to the ATACMS, like those HIMARS, the offensive capability weapons, Trump wasted 80% of them in 2 months on Iran. And that caused massive problems as well. Now, Al Arabia reports a spokesperson for the commander of the Iraqi armed forces realizes that there may be these massive attacks on Saudi Arabia. We have begun implementing a security plan to thwart a potential attack on Saudi Arabia from the Iranian-backed Iraqi resistance in Iraq. The Hormuz letter reporting multiple credible intelligence reports indicate Yemen's Houthis, Iraqi militias, and Iran's IRGC are preparing to launch massive coordinated attacks against Saudi Arabia, a senior Saudi source tells Al Arabia. Targets are expected to include civilian energy and oil facilities, critical infrastructure, airports, and ports. The source adds that the missile and drones are being repositioned for simultaneous attacks. Iran's IRGC, Yemen's Houthis, and Iraqi militias are expected to imminently launch this massive attack on Saudi Arabia. A senior Saudi official says multiple credible intelligence reports indicate that this attack is coming. Show you one more time Donald Trump storming out. Just play this clip.
Doing good, Jennifer?
Yeah, anything you want the Strait of Hormuz?
Moving along good.
What's going on today, Mr. President?
And as you've been seeing, it appears that Donald Trump continues to wear that wig. It looks like his mom's hair. He's literally rocking his mom's hair. This is what it looked like 2 weeks ago. You can see Trump with no hair. Then you can see what his mom looked like in 1997. He's really rocking his mom's hair right there. MB Ghalibaf, Iran's parliament leader, posted the following. Massive attack coming. Wait, never mind. They want to negotiate. That's theater diplomacy on loop. Using bullying and broken promises, fake news as leverage is a failed strategy. Acknowledge the facts and fulfill your commitments. We don't need more theater. That's coming from MB Ghalibaf right there. So just think about what's happened in the past week that's not really being reported in many places. We've had at least 2 to 3 tankers hit by Iran in the Strait of Hormuz. At least 2 to 3 tankers hit by the Houthis in the Red Sea. We had a massive attack in northern Yemen today by the Houthis, killing perhaps a dozen, maybe as many as several dozen in the northern area with the Saudi-backed forces. We now have the Houthis, the Iraqi resistance, planning a massive strike on Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia realizes the U.S. can't help it. It's now entered into a defense deal with Turkey and Pakistan. And then you have Donald Trump basically saying, okay, I can't do a deal, so I'm just going to maybe let Iran and Oman do a deal. And just so you know, under that deal, the southern route by Oman would be shut off. The northern route closest to Iran would be shut off. There would be a middle route that Iran would basically control the entire middle route. It would have the ability to toll, to charge environmental fees. And Trump can't do a deal. So what Trump and Bessent are basically saying at this point is, come on, can Iran and Oman make a deal? And Iran knows how desperate the U.S. is for Iran and Oman to announce the deal, that Iran is holding off from announcing the deal, which they basically did. It's done. Iran and Oman did the deal, but they're like, nah, maybe we want to explore it a little more. Maybe we want to see, because Iran knows time is on its side, and it sees how freaking desperate Donald Trump and the United States are behaving right now. That's what's happening. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 7 million. Get your pre-order if you can. WTF America, the book I wrote with my brothers. It comes out in October. WTF America is what it's called. You could Google it too. WTF America by MeidasTouch. There are other people who have copied that name now. Just be careful. Buy the one by MeidasTouch. Okay. Thanks for watching. By me and my brothers.
Breaking news right now. My brothers and I wrote a book. It's called WTF America. And well, doesn't that just say it all? It comes out officially this October, but you can pre-order your copy today. Just scan the QR code or click the link in the description below.